Ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to show off my latest pinball purchase. So I sold my Godzilla, and then I used some of the funds to buy this home use only Spider-Man. So this is the late 2000s Spider-Man pinball machine released by Steve Ritchie. This is not the Vault edition. This is the original one. The guy I bought it from, I mean, it's home use only. I don't think he really put very many plays on it. The flippers are still in such good shape that I don't need to rebuild them. He was doing something in the back box at one time. I think he was just looking at it and somehow dislodged the battery. So when I got there, it didn't have the correct number of plays. It was like a couple. But my guess is this thing has less than 500 plays. I mean, it's pristine. I mean, he put so few plays on it that all of the lamps, the original lamps, are still good. The only issues that we have got a cracked plastic here from the Sandman, and then we do have the crack that usually happens on this right ramp that is there. So I'm going to be replacing the Sandman plastic, so that's not a huge deal. And this ramp over here, I'm going to be making a protector to protect it, to keep it from cracking anymore, and then also put a little epoxy on there too to make sure the crack doesn't get any worse. Other items I'm going to do, obviously all new rubbers, new LEDs throughout. We're going to be doing a Pin 2 DMD, which I'm very excited about. And I'm going to be putting some of my custom pinball lights that I make in this bad boy. But yeah, the goal of this is to keep it within a specific budget. Part of the fun of the hobby, at least for me, is to actually do the shop work. I really like this. This is a lot of fun for me. So I'm going to do all the work. And at the end of the day, with all of the parts and how much I spend on the machine, I'll probably break even, which is okay. Again, it's all part of the fun. But yeah, before I start the restoration process, which I'm not going to show on video, like I like watching people, pull out nasty old rubbers and replace all the incandescents with LEDs and clean up the playfield. I find that enjoyable, but just kudos to all the guys who do that, because that's a lot of camera work to get all of that done, and I have got to try to fit in all of this work during my daughter's nap times. So we're not going to have time to do all of that. But before I show you the final product, I'm actually going to lift up the playfield just so you can see how clean the bottom of this is. So this is a quick look at the bottom of the playfield, and like I said, it's really in good condition. I mean, there's not black around the inserts. There's not a whole bunch of black around the flippers, which means he really didn't play it a ton. It's just really clean, really, really clean. When I got it, he still had all of the stuff in the coin box. So, I mean, it's all here. It's really a clean machine. It just needs a little vacuuming it out, which is not a big deal. But yeah, this is going to turn out really good. I'm very excited to get this going because Spider-Man is a fantastic game. Got a lot of flow. Very excited to put a whole bunch of games on this. And really have a lot of fun. All right, back to actually cleaning this thing. All right, so I started taking apart the playfield, figured I'd do a quick update. I'm just flabbergasted by how good a condition this is. I mean, the target foam on this thing looks like brand new, so I don't have to do anything with that. I did, as you guys, anyone who's ever shopped out a pinball machine before, you always find little stuff. I did notice that the scoop, or I don't even know what you call this, the trough eject scoop thing has some broken welds. So I think this is a good excuse for me to buy a welder and see if I can tack that back on. But yeah, overall, this thing really is in great shape. I just need to finish kind of disassembling the bottom half. So the plan is disassemble the bottom half, clean it up, new rubbers, new LEDs, and then partially reassemble and then do the back. So trying to do it one chunk at a time. But yeah, this has actually been significantly easier so far to shop out than, let's say, for example, my World Cup soccer. So yeah, going real good. Okay, we're nearing the finish line. I've got all of the Comet LEDs in. The playfield has been stripped down, cleaned. It just needs to be waxed, so I still need to do that. But as you can see, it's turning out great. Everything's been novused up. The ramps look super good. I mean, the guy who owned this before me really didn't play it very much. The Sandman, this plastic's been replaced, so that looks significantly better than the old cracked one. I also put plastic protectors on this, so everything's now got plastic protectors on it to help protect the plastics. Then yeah, I need to wax the play field. I need to put another flipper rubber on. I might have forgotten to order one. I need to put a new shooter rod in. I'd like to put in a red tip one. I think I might have mentioned this earlier, but this scoop, trough eject scoop, the welds are cracked, so I need to weld that together. I don't currently own a welder or know how to weld, but always got to learn a new skill, right? So we're going to give that a shot. But overall, it's looking really good. The Titan rubbers look fantastic in it. And yeah, very, very happy. Still need to do the Pin 2 DMD, but that is going to be next on the list. And I might do a set of custom Penn Stadium style lights for this. It looks pretty bright now, but we'll see. Also, something that I love every time I shop out a machine is looking at all the nasty old bulbs and rubbers that come off the old game. So don't know why, but I really enjoy just seeing all of this junk out of the machine and replaced with new stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, Spider-Man is complete. So I've got the Pin 2 DMD in there. That thing was easy to install. I think it looks great. I think it adds a lot to an older game, especially now that it's no longer just orange all the time. As you can see here, the Spider-Man logo looks super great on the DMD. I've been very happy with that. I talked about it before, but the playfield has been cleaned, it's been waxed, it's been buffed. You name it, it's been done. We've got Comet LEDs on it. We got Titan rubbers. I also made these custom lights for the side of the pinball machine. These work very similar to Penn Stadium lights. They can pop on and off using magnets. There's a little connector back here so you can take them out whenever you lift the play field. And they're super easy to make. I made a video about it. I think I made the LEDs for this for like $50. I mean, it's super easy to do. And also, you can dim them or turn them off, so I'll dim them. So you can set the brightness to whatever you want, or you can turn them off. I like them all the way up. That's just me. So yeah, I really think it turned out great. I keep saying this, but the guy who owned this before me clearly did not play this very often because everything's just pristine. The only thing I still need to do is I need to make the ramp protector for the right ramp. That's still on the to-do list, but that's not something that I'm going to hold up the video for. All right, let me step over here, turn on the lights. There we go. We'll look at the cabinet. Cabinet looks fantastic. I did a couple touch-ups and I put some leg protectors on there, but in general, it just looks good. It looks really good. So, very happy with how this turned out. Spider-Man is going to be in the collection, I would assume, for a few months. But ultimately, this is going to get sold to hopefully a happy buyer. I'm sure they'll be happy. It's really a good machine. And then once I do that, I'll probably purchase something else to work on because this is a lot of fun. But yeah, the cabinet looks great. So you can see this side looks good. Very happy with how this turned out. So now how about we do a quick gameplay so you can see how this plays and we'll call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got the pinball recording rig all set up. So we're going to do a quick gameplay of Spider-Man. Spider-Man's more of a notoriously long playing game, but I'll try to make it quick, and that is my excuse if I flub a whole bunch of shots. So before we start, a couple things to talk about. I've got Mylar on the Doc Ock magnet, so to keep it from eating up the playfield. And something else is, as I talked about before, the welds on the trough eject scoop are messed up. I still haven't replaced those yet or fixed those. I haven't gotten around to go to Harbor Freight and buy a welder and learn how to use a welder. So that is on the to-do list next weekend. So yeah, that's actually going to be a fun little adventure, and we'll see how that goes. So without further ado, let's get this started.
Hey, who do you think you are, Spider-Man? Where'd he go? Here's your page one, Robbie. Spidey puts Sandman to sleep.
A good time to tell you, I really don't know the rules of this game very much. I think it's you just shoot white shots and then a mode starts. And then there's two multi-balls, mostly. There's the Doc Ock multi-ball and then the Spider-Man, black suit Spider-Man multi-ball. That's all I really know, so I'm just shooting around. So don't judge too harshly here.
Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts.
That center post, man, it's pretty great sometimes. Let's see if we can lock a ball up. Nope. Danger. Down for a second. See if we can backhand Doc Ock. There we go.
Goblin glides, floats. Multi-ball. Jackpot.
Oh.
Replay. Player one. Shoot again.
You know, this, here, I'll turn down the volume a bit. So that was a heck of a first ball, and I think you saw just about everything you needed to see to kind of get a good idea of what this game is. I've never owned a Steve Ritchie game before, but heck, I know why they call him the King of Flow now. This thing's great. So I want to thank you all very much for watching the video. I'm going to cut it off here, and I'm actually going to stop recording and keep playing this ball because this is a good start to the game for me. So without further ado, have a great day, and thank you very, very much for watching.